Jujutsu Kaisen fans, this is Chris Bolts, and I recently did a video for last week's episode, a review of Jujutsu Kaisen episode number, 4, I think? And one of the big things that came up in that issue was this particular character right here. Now, I titled my video, Kirara is a she, not a they, them. Now, I do stand by that, except for one thing. Kirara is not a she. Now, before I do get into the content, do make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. All that stuff really does help me out. Kirara canonically actually is a boy. And that actually came up in a comment that was mentioned right here. And it's right here, this comment from that nerd. Is that Nix, I think? I want to say. And he was pretty critical of the video, right? And that's just right. He could be critical of the video, and I'm not gonna object to it. We did have a nice back and forth. In fact, let's go ahead and read all of that, because let's see right here. He starts off by saying media literacy is dead, apparently, and a story with the character that was a male who reincarnated into a female by choice and has large things about rebelling against power, in which said character is referred to as a boy by Panda, appears masculine in flashbacks and now is clearly feminine and sometimes referred to as she, her. You really blame people for thinking she is trans? And actually, yes, I do blame people for thinking she is trans. I also blame that they think that that this character is non-binary. There is no such thing, because his own comment goes here and says, weren't the third years both boys? Yes, that's a conversation between Fushiguro and Panda. We'll get to that here and more in just a second. It goes, modern day BS, just say you would side with the conservatives at this point, LOL. And I'm thinking they're talking about conservatives within the Jujutsu Kaisen anime, but I'm also probably thinking he's also it's a little bit of tongue-in-cheek, if you will. And I did respond to him. I did say I am conservative, and unless the author says otherwise, the character's female. So I am going to apologize on that point. The character is not female. The character is actually male, and we're going to go to this panel right here. This is chapter 154 from Jujutsu Kaisen, and we got the conversation right here. Now, I couldn't find the Japanese version, because I can read a little bit of Japanese. It's not strong, but it's good enough. And the panel right here, this is the conversation between Panda and Megumi Fushiguro. And it starts off right here. Panda says, it's probably due to Kirara's cursed technique, but I don't know. And then that's where Fushiguro comes in. Kirara, the other third year student, is a man, right? And Panda responds in the affirmative. Yes, a man. Now, we're going to nitpick it because the commenter on my video said it's a boy, but that's a little nitpick here. The conversation is that it's a man. So I will issue a correction on that, and I'm doing that right now. Kirara is a man. He is not a woman, but he is still not a they, them. And during this course of research and everything that I was doing, I actually came across a very interesting video here. And this is a Japanese video where the Japanese are talking about this issue of Kirara. And you got the video right here, and I'm just gonna play. Actually, no, I won't play it because it's all in full Japanese, but it is translated right here. And we'll just go ahead and read some of the stuff right here. And the first part starts off with this. The start of the gender debate is, well, actually, let's do this. Why don't we do this? Let's go ahead, and I'm gonna get the URL. All right, so it's a VTuber, and they're having a little discussion right here about the anime. And as they're talking, I will go ahead and read what they're actually saying. And the first part, they're saying this. International fans often call Kirara the cutest magician on earth and often mistake them for a girl. The other one responds, Kirara is a third-year student in Jujutsu Kaisen and is a Garu-style boy. Some argue that Kirara is transgender. Unlike the official setting, the other one's responding, fans who advocate for diversity tend to recognize Kirara as a transgender character. The start of the gender debate, is Kirara a boy and a girl? International fans call Kirara the cutest magician. Okay, we already got that right there. We'll go to the next part. Opinions of international fans who see Kirara as transgender. With Japan's old-fashioned sense of gender, they are considered male, but looking at their actions, it is natural to respect them as a trans woman. If you have basic media literacy, you can tell that she is a trans woman. People who want to call Kirara a man are ignoring her will to live as a woman. And so this is where the Japanese misunderstand. No one's saying that Kirara cannot live as a woman, but the fact of the matter is that he's a boy. He's not transgender or anything like that. And then we'll go ahead and continue. It's a strength of Jujutsu Kaisen character that there are diverse characters, but it's too narrow-minded of people to try to pretend that there are no transgender people. She has breasts and is clearly transgender. I don't know if she refers to herself as a woman, but she is at least not a man. The people closest to Kirara are treating her as a woman. I think she is recognized as a trans woman no matter what the author says. Opinion seeing Kirara as a man and cultural differences. This is by the way the opinion of the international fans, not the opinions of these two VTubers and the Japanese VTubers. In the manga, Panda said another sorcerer is a man, but in the anime it was changed to he used to be a man. So that right there is some finagling there. This seems to be an intentional modification by the production team. The relationship between Hikari and Kirara is hotter when viewed as a boy love like bond between men. It feels like that charm is diluted if she becomes a woman. There is a traditional aesthetic of masculinity in Japan. Apart from transgender people, there is a culture where men wear cute clothes. It is not right to force Western gender concepts. Japan also has a cross-dressing culture, and the history of men playing women is unique. Yeah, if you go back and look at Kabuki theater, a lot of those men dress up as women. The voice actor is also cast as a man, so it is evidence that the production team is treating him as a man. And the voice actor for Kirara, I think, let's go ahead and pull him up. Genshin Impact. We want the one here for. His name is Yuki Sakakihara. That's the voice actor. He is he's a dude. Personally, I thought he was probably going to be rather that was a chick, because Yuki, which translates to snow, is traditionally a female name. But this is the guy right here. That's who he is right here. Yuki Sakakihara. And over in Japan, we have a lot. Some women play male roles, and some men apparently play female roles. The famous voice actor for Naruto, and even for Goku. The Goku voice actor is a chick. So you have that right there. So let's go back over here, and let's go back to this video right here and finish up right here. Why do people who claim that Kirara is transgender arbitrarily apply Western standards and try to change the meaning to their advantage? She's just a cute boy who wants to be treated like a girl in a girl's appearance. Japanese viewers also often mention Kirara's shoulders, and you can see that she is intentionally drawn with a masculine frame. Stop making a character that the author says is a man into a transgender character without permission. He is registered as a man and does not hide it, but his appearance is a perfect, beautiful girl. This is the most delicious attribute. Panda's point is foreshadowing for this. However, fan interpretations alone cannot become official settings. And the conclusion to this video, the reason Panda's lines were changed in the anime was probably because there was a need to be considerate of someone. That someone probably was the American audience. Let's not be too obsessed with the label of transgender. It's attractive enough for a cute boy to act like a girl, so why are everyone trying to drag it into a political debate? Kirara is just Kirara. No matter how you look at it, she is Hikari's girlfriend, boyfriend. Interpreting her as a transgender, or interpreting him rather, I'm gonna use the right pronouns here. Interpreting him as transgender is most reasonable, but I don't want to argue about this topic anymore. Let's just accept him as a great character. For now, it's up to interpretation. He is currently a man, but it is not clear, and there are descriptions that can be interpreted in either way. Until the author says something, it's best to see it as you feel it. Now, these Japanese VTubers are being very courteous. I'll bring that back over here. Let me go ahead and stop that. They're being very courteous with their words about the entire situation. However, you do see that they get very frustrated that the Western political views are being forced upon these characters. And I am just like with these Japanese VTubers. I accept Kirara as a boy. He is a boy. Hikari is a man, and they have a gay relationship. That's fine as long as they're great characters. Now, I am personally not for the LGBT agenda or anything like that, but I do respect the work of the author. The author made Kirara a boy and made Hikari, both of them, made him gay. And so as long as that is the case, and until the author comes out and retcons the character is simply a man who likes to dress up as a woman, and he's in a gay relationship with Kenji Hikari, which, by the way, Kenji Hikari is a very cool ass character. So I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there and to let everybody know that this character right here, Kirara, is not a she, he is a he, but he is still not a they them. Okay? All right, those are my comments on the issue. What do you guys think about all of this? Jump down in the comments, let me know what you guys think, and make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. All that stuff really does help me out. And remember, this is Chris Bolts signing off, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take it easy.